can contact us at eeoreports@rendamedia.com.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com on a beautiful Wednesday morning. Welcoming into the studio this morning, Melissa McCoy and Tina Kocan-Milby. How did I do, Tina? Did I get it?
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Wow. I got a hot start going here. Our visit presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So, Melissa, we've got a caregiver tea coming up, huh?
We do, yeah. So November is National Caregiver Month. So on November 5th, we're going to be hosting a caregiver tea, which is like a social event for caregivers all across Indiana. Mm-hmm. It's going to be from 1:30 to 3:30 at our office at 1055 Oak Street.
Yeah. I should explain. I don't think I said you're both from Aging Services.
Yes. My name is Melissa McCoy. I'm the care manager supervisor, and I have Tina Kocan-Milby here, and she's our health and wellness coordinator.
Oh, wonderful. So the event tomorrow is a caregiver tea. What happens with that?
Not tomorrow. Ours is November 5th, but
yours
tomorrow,
is November 5th.
Yes. We are having our 50th anniversary party, which is an open house at 1055 Oak Street as well, and it's from 2 to 5. So I know a lot of people are planning on attending the Senior Expo. Mm-hmm. So after that, feel free to come join us at our office to celebrate 50 years of service.
Nice. So you can make a whole day of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're there at the expo at the S&T Bank Arena in the morning, and then come the afternoon, 2:00, you can move on down to Aging Services. Yeah, sounds like a great plan. Tina, did you come up with that?
I wish, no. This is our director, Janine Moss, and Heidi Farmer, our deputy director, have been working very hard to put this together. So,
absolutely.
Yeah,
well, that's good. Obviously, you'll be involved out at the Aging Services out at the expo too, right?
Yep. We'll be at both places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do at the open house? What are some of the things that we're going to be talking about?
So it is very nicely decorated, and we have a ton of pictures set up. We're going to have all of our staff there, along with like our board of directors. So there'll be cupcakes and refreshments. So
learn about what Aging Services is all about.
Absolutely,
Yeah. I think that probably folks would be surprised how involved you are in the lives of seniors, and it's a service that people should take advantage of.
I completely agree. Yeah. We do have like a caregiver support program that provides different like reimbursement for like respite care and different services for caregivers, along with like our social centers as well. Yeah,
all of that. Wonderful. Now, Tina, tell me about your role with Aging Services. What do you do?
Sure. So I'm the health and wellness coordinator, and I'm going to be at the Caregiver Tea, providing some information on different health and wellness programs that we offer that are really great for caregivers. So I can talk about a couple of them today. The first one is our chronic disease self-management education programs. So these are interactive workshops. They are 6 weekly sessions that run about 2 to 2.5 hours per session. And they are intended for individuals who are living with chronic conditions and caregivers of those living with chronic conditions. So when we say chronic conditions, we're referring to any condition one lives with for which there is no cure. So it could be things like diabetes, arthritis, heart conditions, breathing conditions like COPD or emphysema, chronic pain. And individuals living with these various conditions and their caregivers often have similar problems and concerns. So they learn how to manage their symptoms. We go over things like problem solving, decision making, healthy eating and exercise, how to communicate with their healthcare team and with family members and friends. And we offer in this series a chronic disease workshop, a chronic pain workshop, and a diabetes workshop. And they're available in person. We can travel all over the county to do them. We do them at a lot of our social centers. We can also go out to housing apartment complexes. We can go out to church groups, civic organizations, anywhere where we have a group of people that would be willing or able to participate. And we also do a virtual option now, which is great for people who can't get out maybe to any of our in-person sessions. They're phone sessions, so there's no computer knowledge necessary. We're going to be doing a diabetes one in January. And again, this is for caregivers and their loved ones that can participate. So oftentimes caregivers are tied to the home and they can't get out for some of these in-person things. So they can, do the over the phone. They're small groups. We have 3 to 5 people on the phone, kind of on a conference call. And these sessions are short. They're only maybe a half hour to 45 minutes, depending on how chatty the group is.
Yeah.
So that's one that we have. And then another one that we have that's great for caregivers is our Healthy Ideas program. So this is a depression intervention program. It's actually offered through our long-term care unit. So our care managers work with the individuals. And they focus on helping individuals recognize when they are depressed and learn ways to self-manage to reduce their depressive symptoms. So, we always say feeling down and out is, kind of a normal part of life. But if you have depressive symptoms or patterns that last for more than a couple weeks or months, you could be depressed. And when we talk about who's at risk for depression, basically all of us, it's very common as we get older, not a normal part of aging, but common. And one of the biggest risk groups is our caregivers. The caregiver stress oftentimes leads to depression, oftentimes goes undiagnosed because they're so busy caring for their loved one. They're not looking out for themselves, and they don't even recognize that they're having these issues or these symptoms. So while common, we always say depression is something that we don't have to just live with. It is treatable, and this program is a great way for people to work one-on-one with one of our care managers. They do a screening. They, get a score showing how, the severity of their depression. Then they work with their care manager, usually for a period of 3 to 6 months. They learn how to recognize signs of depression and ways to self-manage it, ways to link up with their physician. They learn tips for talking to their physician. And I have to say, everybody who's gone through the program has definitely reduced their symptoms of depression. We see the programs work. So, it's a great one for caregivers. Like I said, they're a really high-risk group for depression.
Yeah. Melissa, this comes during, of course, November being National Caregiver Month.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people would be surprised to be defined that way as a caregiver, because they might think, oh, that's some professional who is paid to come and do that job. But caregiver is a very broad term, and if you're looking after mom or dad, and they've got their aging issues that they need managed help care with, and you're the one providing that, you are a caregiver.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of caregivers are like managing between work, responsibilities, the children, grandchildren, and then also caring for their older adults, which might be a neighbor, a parent, or a sibling, a loved one. So that's why honoring all those caregivers across Indiana County on November 5th at our Caregiver Tea. And we have some really great organizations that are going to be there too. A New Home Health is going to be providing blood pressure screenings. We have Tina from our Health and Wellness Department, Embassy at Hillsdale Park. Sleepy Chiropractic is going to be providing information along with massages as well. So there's still a few slots available for that. And we also have Susie, who's the lean coordinator for Armstrong, Indiana, and Westmoreland County. She'll be there providing information for caregivers as well. One thing with this event that we know that it can be difficult to find someone to watch your loved one. So you're welcome to bring them with you as well.
Yeah. Well, that would be a wonderful thing to do, actually, turn it into a nice day out, the Caregiver Tea. Now, do people need to let you know ahead of time that they're coming?
Yep, if they could call our office by Monday, October 28th, which our phone number is 724-349-4500, just so that way we can make sure we have enough refreshments for everybody. There's going to be door prizes, and it's a free event, so.
Yeah. So this is 1:30 to 3:30 on November the 5th.
Yep.
Which is not that far from now. Really.
Nope, not at all.
Another week and a half here.
Yeah.
Actually, this is Wednesday now, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming pretty rapidly. So that's coming up. You have the event tomorrow, the open house as well.
Celebrating our 50 years of service. Yeah.
Things are happening with aging services here in Indiana County, and it's an organization that, as our population ages, and we all do, and people are living longer, the quality of their life is something that you're very much concerned with. So people can learn about that tomorrow, and then again at the Caregiver Tea.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Look forward to seeing everybody.
Wonderful. Now for tomorrow, any need to let you know ahead of time?
Nope.
No RSVP needed?
No RSVP. Just show up and feel free to celebrate with us.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Come get a cupcake.
Absolutely, yes.
There you go. There you go. Ladies, thanks so much for coming in to talk with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Just about 23 minutes after 9 o'clock, Boomer Sports coming up in a couple. Right now, though, it's time for Aaron Rial with this morning's Money Matters report. All right, Aaron, thank you. Just about 25 after 9 o'clock. It's Indiana in the Morning on WCCS, 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Boomer Sports brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking.